Today's episode is for all of my fellow entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and self-employed go-getters. We're talking about one of the most powerful but underutilized retirement tools out there, the solo 401k. If you own a business with no full-time employees besides you or your spouse, this plan can let you sock away up to $69,000 per year, lower your taxes, and even build tax-free retirement wealth. By the end of this video, you'll know what a solo 401k is and how it works, how to set one up, and how you can contribute, why it beats out other plans like a SEP IRA. And I'll walk you through a full case study of a real-life millennial business owner. So let's jump in. A solo 401k, which is also called an individual 401k or a self-employed 401k, is a retirement plan specifically designed for solopreneurs, freelancers, consultants, business owners with no full-time W-2 employees outside of your spouse. And here's why it's so powerful. So as the business owner, you get to contribute in two roles, employee and the employer. So this dual contribution is what unlocks those sky-high limits that's allowed. In 2025, here's how it breaks down. As an employee, you can contribute up to $23,000, or if you're over 50, $30,500. And as the employer, you can contribute up to 25% of your compensation. Combined, you can contribute up to $69,000 total in 2025. Or $76,500 if you're over 50. This is nearly 10 times more than a Roth IRA and far more flexible than a SEP IRA. And it doesn't stop there. You can choose pre-tax contributions, which lower your current tax bill, or Roth contributions, which grow tax-free for life. Some solo 401ks also offer loan provisions, which allow you to borrow up to $50,000 from your plan. Investment flexibility, including mutual funds, ETFs, and even real estate through a self-directed version. This plan is tailor-made for millennial business owners who work alone or with just your spouse and want to maximize retirement savings, or if you want to reduce your tax burden. It's also good if you're tired of feeling behind on retirement. Think freelance designers and marketers, online business owners, real estate agents, coaches and consultants, S-Corp or LLC owners that have no employees. If you're married and your spouse helps with your business, even just part-time, you can double your impact by having them contribute as well. Here's a quick example. If you both work in the business and both draw a salary, you could potentially contribute over $100,000 per year combined into your solo 401k. So let's bring this to a real-life example. So let's meet Jason. He's a 35-year-old marketing consultant and a father of two. He owns an S-Corp and pays himself a W-2 salary of $80,000. His business has $120,000 in net profit after expenses. He's married, files jointly, and lives in a high-tax state. He wants to save very aggressively while reducing his taxes. So here's what we did. Jason maxed out his employee contribution with $23,000, and he chose to split it. $13,000 pre-tax and $10,000 into Roth. His employer contribution was 25% of $80,000, which was $20,000. So therefore his total contributions, $43,000. And because $10,000 went into the Roth he's building, tax-free wealth for retirement. If Jason does this for 10 years and contributes around $43,000 a year, and let's say he earns an average 7% return, he could have over $650,000 in his solo 401k by age 45. You might be wondering, why not just use a SEP IRA? It's easier, right? Yeah, but the solo 401k wins hands down. Here's why. The solo 401k allows employee contributions, a Roth options, and loans. With a SEP IRA, all contributions are employer contributions since the SEP IRA doesn't allow employee contributions. The SEP IRA also doesn't have a Roth option and it doesn't allow loans. So the bottom line, if you want to contribute more and have more flexibility, the solo 401k is the better option. So here's how to set one up. You want to determine your eligibility. You must be self-employed and you must not have any W-2 employees. Then you need to choose a provider. Third, you need to decide on Roth versus pre-tax. If you're early on in your career or in a lower tax bracket, Roth may be best. And if you're trying to reduce taxable income now, go pre-tax. Then you want to fund the account, and you can contribute the employee portion up to the end of the calendar year. Employer contributions can be made by your tax filing deadline, including your extensions. Then you want to maintain compliance. Once your account balance hits $250,000, you'll have to file IRS Form 5500EZ every year. Here's a tip. Work with a CPA or a financial advisor that's familiar with solo 401ks to ensure compliance and maximize your deductions. And here's a bonus tip for the married couples. If your spouse helps in the business, even in a limited role, you can put them on payroll and open a second solo 401k underneath the same plan. This means $23,000 employee contribution for them, employer match based on their salary, doubling your tax advantage retirement savings as a family. This is huge if you're trying to catch up or max out contributions during those high income earning years. If you're a millennial business owner looking to lower your tax bill, save aggressively for retirement, and stay in control of your investments, the solo 401k is absolutely worth a serious look. High contribution limits, Roth, pre-tax options, massive tax savings potential, more control than a SEP IRA or traditional employer 401k. And if you want help figuring out whether it makes sense for your business, reach out. I'd love to help you run the numbers. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the links in the description for more free resources. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.